Hi, my name's Kaz and I've got Parkinson's. Doing a bit of a different video today because my tablets are working this morning and I just want to get everything done before it all runs out. So I've got all my clothes out my cupboard today. So I'm doing a boring job, but I thought I'd talk to you while I do it because I need to get a load of coat hangers because I've got no shelves and it drives me crackers. So, because I'd never find anything, and with me hopefully going to surgery soon, I want to be able to find some clothes, to put in my basket. But it's all a bit of a mess in there. I can't find out. So I'm going to have to get a new wardrobe apparently, because this pump, all my clothes, it's obviously small, and because I've lost a lot of weight since I've been on this on this journey, and so it's going to be nearly 30 degrees today. So I've got my a little dress on because I overheat. I've always got a fan. I've got a big fan. I'll show you in a bit over there, and there's always one in the kitchen or every room really, because I get so hot, I can't cool down, and then I feel quite ill. So because it's just the way it is at the minute. So but I'm just trying to sort out, and I'm going to have to buy some bigger clothes because apparently you've got to have something that sits over it. I mean, I'm not sure. I've seen a video, but I don't know how it actually big it looks in real life. So but I've got the nurses from the Duodopa pump people coming out on the 1st of September, so I'll get to see it then, and they're going to do like an assessment, so that'll be good, but apparently the surgeon says body image goes out the window, so I'm not really bothered as long as I feel a lot better. I mean, the days I've been having, you have to take every good moment while you get it. I mean, I do try and stay positive, and I do get quite a bit done even when I'm off periods. But that's because my kids are still young and you've got no choice. So. But I just got to get a load of coat hangers today and hang the rest of it up. I mean, you've got quite a big bedroom, but there's not a lot of storage space, so so you just have to get your coat hangers and hang stuff up, and met the rest of it. So, but I know it sounds daft, but I still don't know what to put in my suitcase. But it's a bit like when you're going to have a baby, you've got to have everything, and apart from the nappies, of course. But at least I'm away from the dog up here. He's not going to be chewing my shoes or my socks today, so I've left him with my husband. So because at the minute it's the dog. It's funny because the dog overheats up here in the. We've got like a dormer bungalow, and in the roof, as we call it, where our bedroom is, heat rises, so it gets really hot, and we're going to be having like a fourth heat wave in here. And so next week we're like 30 odd degrees, so it's going to be really hot. So I'm not looking forward to that. So don't get me wrong, I love sunshine, but I can't sit out in it for long because I wear these patches to help my medicine last that bit longer. And obviously you can't be in direct sunlight because they heat up, they get really hot on your skin. It's the same way you can't go in a hot tub or, any hot things any period of time. So I must get an iron. I don't know about you, but I get lots of creases, and I've never liked ironing. Yeah, I remember my nan used to stand there for hours, ironing on a Sunday, and I thought, when I grow up, I'm not going to do that. But there's reasons why she did that, because some clothes need it, so. But, yeah, but I've got that many clothes to sort through. I've just been to the clothes bank yesterday and took 2 bin liners of like bedding and things, because you get that, accumulate that much stuff, it just gets ridiculous. So but oh yeah, I bought a load of new pyjamas because obviously I'm obviously only small now, and with this pump I'm having to go a few sizes bigger, which I don't mind, you know, as long as I can move a bit better, because like I say, these tablets 80% of the time they don't work, so I'm very lucky this morning they're working. So I'm getting this done. I thought because I thought if I do a video after I've done it and the switch off, then, you know, because sometimes it's been a couple of days before I can do one, and I want to make sure it's important that you know, I do as much as I can while I can, because, you know, on these tablets you're on a time limit all the time, so, which is very frustrating, because there's loads of things I want to do. You know, it's like last night, you know, my husband looked really tired, bless him, and I was saying I needed to go to the shop and I can't go out on my own, so I have to drag him out. It'd just be nice to be back to normal and just come and go and not think about things like that, but never mind. You have to try and make the best of the situation you're in, and, you know, and hopefully things are looking up. And I've got a t-shirt here, I don't know if you can see what it says on it, but it says I make Parkinson's look good. So on a good day I go out wearing this and people look at me and then look away, you know. Do you know what I mean? It's like they don't, you know, speak to me or say anything. You know, it's very strange behaviour sometimes from people, but some nice people come up, you know, when I'm shaking and that, and ask me if I need any help, or, you know, if there's anything they can do, and I say unless you got a large bag of dopamine, there's nothing you can do. But that's just my sense of humour. I do get a few strange looks, but, you know, I've always been quite sarcastic, so it always, as I say to my husband, gets me through the day. So, but I think that can go to the bin, because it's got a few holes in it. So, but yeah, there's quite a lot here. I've also got a nice t-shirt here, because all my children are autistic, and it's an autism awareness t-shirt, so that's really nice. You know, they're lovely children. I wouldn't have them any other way. You know, what a unique family we call ourselves. So. And the dog fits right in, because he's got a few, shall we say, characters of his own. You know, bless him. You know, he's lovely. We got him well last August, about a year ago really, because obviously we lost our lovely dog Lincoln. He was a little black and white staffy who I miss dearly. He was just turned 14, and he got cancer, and we sadly lost him. So that was a very big shock. I went to the vets, and he took one look at him and said needed to do some urgent blood tests, and come back and he said, you know, there's nothing they could do. And so I was really upset, and that's where I take you out in the garden sometimes, and I sit in these like memorial pit that my husband's done in the garden with a water fountain and that, and I often have a little chat with him. I know it probably makes me sound mad, but it makes me feel better, you know, because I was up, because I don't get a lot of sleep with Parkinson's, and it was just me and the dog, you see, so we spent a lot of time together. But you know, I've still got my son's baby blanket in here. Bless him, there's some things that, you know, you have to keep. So, but yeah, it's been a difficult few days. I mean, you know, sometimes I probably don't sleep at all. I'm lucky if I get an hour. And I woke up with a bit of a migraine today, so that's another reason why I wanted to get a video done. I know it's a bit boring and folding up clothes and things, but you know, life's not always exciting, even if there's nothing wrong with you, you know. But to me, just being able to do these jobs, at the end of the day, I look back and I think, right, what have you done today? And it makes me feel so much better, you know, because sometimes when your pills don't work and you're sat in the chair, and I can't, you see, I won't be able to do this if my pills weren't working, because I have no feeling in my fingers. When I'm trying to fold clothes up, I can't can't pick them up. It's like, I think I've said before, if I'm going to another room, I'm lucky to pick my feet up. You know, my husband has to carry my phone, my glasses and other things like that. You know, because I just can't carry anything. And yet when my pills are working, you know, you wouldn't think there was anything wrong. It's crazy. And I think, oh, you know, is it okay now? And then they wear off and think, no, it's not okay. So, but yeah, it's a very cruel disease. But you know, it's sometimes it's just the way things are. You know, there's no point looking for answers because sometimes you just don't find any. You know, but I thought if I get some organisation, I'll know where to look for stuff. Because every day, you know, you wear the same things because it's just what's thrown on the top. And you know, I like to, you know, especially when the weather's nice, you know, you got to wear. I can't really wear a lot of clothing anyway because I overheat. You know, because having Parkinson's and going through the menopause, it's a bit crazy. But well, I've got my Botox injections next Sunday, so that'll be great because my neck won't play up so much. It's 2 weeks early this time, which makes a change because normally it's 2 weeks late. And once it was 3 months late, and believe me, that was really difficult because my shoulders aren't where they are now. They're up round my ears and I can hardly function. So, you know, but you know, but you just have to cope with life the best you can. You know, so I'm sorry I'm not really doing much today. I was going to do a bit of a house tour, but everyone's still in bed because it's quite early here. I think it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but it's holidays, summer holidays. So the only one that's up is my daughter Gwenny because her boyfriend's been in Orlando for 2 weeks and he's coming back today. So she's all excited. So she's going to go in town and meet him. So I'll get a coat hanger for that one. There's too many here. I won't be able to do all this right now. I've got that many jobs to fit in today. So, but anyway, I just wanted to, you know, do a little one before I couldn't. And if I can come back later, I will. I'll try and do as many as I can. You know, I mean, they're probably boring the pants off some people, but it's just trying to make awareness that everything, when you've got Parkinson's, you're in a high-speed rush, you know, and it's not good, you know, because like my husband will often say to me, look, sit down, rest. I said, no, while my tablets are working, I've got to get up. Like yesterday, they switched off, you know, so I did sit down.